Good evening, everybody, and welcome to COVID Connect. Today, we wanted to share with you the word, which was really going to be a very religious piece. And we decided that after hearing the word ourselves this morning, when we were in church online, that the word evolved into something more practical that we can use in our daily lives. And it really stemmed from a question that many people ask me on a day-to-day basis when they're either asking me for advice or just asking me about the way that I personally am. So if many of you know, if you watch any of my social media platforms, I'm always busy doing something. I am the chairperson of a children's home called Etimbeni Children's Home, which is part of the Salvation Army. I also do a lot of other charities on the side. Outside of that, I have a full-time job. I also now run COVID Connect with my lovely cousin, Prashani, which is a job in itself. And then obviously I've taken on the job as the president's pen pal, which, believe it or not, actually does take quite some time now that I've decided to just make more of that than what I initially thought out to be. And I've also got a little side hustle that I work on, which is not so little anymore. So altogether, there's 5 things. And if you think about it, there's only 5 working days in the week, and then there's 2 days of weekend. So what I really wanted to share with you guys, it's no secret, and I don't have any special secret. I am by nature an energetic person, but most importantly, what I wanted to share with all of you is that there are probably 3 things that helps me do all of the things that I want to do and that I'm busy with. But the most important thing before we even get to the 3 things that help me do all of the things that I want to do is I have always known the why in my life, and I've known it from a really young age. So I don't know whether any of you have ever asked yourself what the purpose of your life is. Why are you here? Why do you exist? And why are you working in the job that you're working? And were you destined to be married and have kids? Have you ever genuinely asked yourself what your purpose is? And have you answered that question? So that's the first thing. And I can't tell you how important it is to understand your why and understand your purpose. For me, my purpose is so simple, and I'll share it with you because it's something I'm very proud of. My simple purpose in life is that I want to make an impact on the world. And whether that's through a business, whether that's through a social media platform, whether that's through a charity, I want to make a positive impact on the world. And it's not about leaving a legacy, because I couldn't care whether my name is attached to anything after I die. And that is the part of discovering your purpose and your why. What's so beautiful about it is that you don't care about the ego anymore, and you don't care about all of those peripherals. So I really encourage you, if you haven't thought about that, give it some thought. For me, it's really, I want to leave this world having known that I serve God. And for me, I know that I am a vessel of God, and I'm here to do His work. My body is here to move in any direction that He wants it to move. And whether that's to speak to someone and give them advice and uplift their day, or whether that's to go and do charity with my babies, which I absolutely love, I understand that my purpose is to be a servant to God. And I want you all to think about what yours is. And then just how do we navigate all of these things, and why do we tell ourselves, no, we can't do it because we don't have enough days. We work 9-to-5 job or 8-to-5 job, and weekends we need a day of relaxation. Otherwise, we're going to be so stressed. So I really want to tell you guys, the first and foremost thing is passion. I know it seems so simple and sounds so silly, but you have to be passionate about every single thing that you decide to do in life. If you're not passionate about it, you will not find the time for it. You will not make it work, and you will not make it happen. So if you do not have passion for what you're doing, stop it and just let it go. I am passionate about my orphanage. So if I'm awake at 11 o'clock at night doing a social media content plan for the orphanage, it's because I love doing it. If I'm working on my business and I am working and briefing an agency at 7 at night, I'm doing it because I'm so excited of what's to come. So I really want you to understand, what are you passionate about? You cannot be doing things because you logically think they're correct. And I know most people want to start there. They want to start with how much money is this going to make me, or what's the logical reason. Don't start with that. Start with your passion, and your passion will always lead you to success. So that's the first thing for me that's really important when it helps me navigate why I do all the things that I do. The second thing is what are you motivated by? So for me, I'm motivated by the outcome of everything that I do. Whether it's I see a smile on my kid's face at my orphanage, whether it's that when I do make time for my mom and dad, that I make them happy, whether it's when I'm at church, that I believe that I am honestly giving my body a moment of time to grasp what the Lord wants me to understand, and let me hear the message that He wants to give on that day. I really truly believe that is so important, is to understand what is the outcome, because the outcome is so determining of you building that passion for what you want to do. So that's really important as a second step. And the third step is, guys, for me, I've learned that for every door that's closed, there is a door that opens. But it doesn't stop there for me. I believe in physically going and opening doors. I will find every single way, and if I set my mind to something, there is no ways that you could ever convince me not to do that. I will physically open doors for myself. If I want to know how do I get an investor, I will go and find out. Whether I start on Google, whether I talk to somebody, or whatever it is. And what ultimately that means is the power of networking. Guys, you do not understand how a simple WhatsApp to a friend could lead to X, could lead to Y, could lead to Z. So it all has to be authentic, and I think that's most important, is you can never ever make people feel as though you're using them, because that should never be your intent. Your intent should be your curiosity, and you are not shy to ask people, you know what, I'm thinking about starting a business, how does one go about it, whatever it is. Don't be shy to ask questions. You know, your curiosity is so special, and it's what opens doors for you. Your curiosity leads to a network. For me, those are the three simple ways in which I get to do all of the wonderful things that I do. I've got in my hand right now my sixth project, which is writing my book that I decided to start writing. And again, I've made the time for it. So today I scheduled that I got to clean the house, I got to work on my business, I got to work on my real job, I got to spend time doing family prayer at 7 o'clock tonight, I got to COVID Connect, and I got to meditate. And now I'm about to go and finish writing parts of my book. So guys, for me, those are the three simple steps to really making it happen. There's nothing else stopping you. Passion, purpose, having the curiosity so that you can network, and really just, go and identify your why as a starting point. And if you haven't read a book called Start With Why by Simon Sinek, please go and download that copy of that book, and it will help you if you already don't understand your purpose. If you want to chat to me or any one of us on the COVID Connect team, including my cousin Prashani, who also most definitively understands her purpose, please reach out to us. We are always here to talk to you. I mean, somebody connected with us today, and we're always so happy to chat to you guys and give you direction. And if there's anything that we could help you come out of COVID-19 with, it's you discovering your purpose. So reach out to us if you don't know how to do it yourself. But guys, take that journey, take that step, finding out why you are on earth. It is so important. Have a wonderful evening and have a great week ahead. And remember, start off the week picking one healthy habit. My healthy habit for this week is to halve the number of words that I normally speak in a week. So putting out the challenge to all of you guys, Find one healthy habit that you're going to follow strictly for the next 7 days. Have an awesome evening, and it was great to connect with you again.